So, may I ask, like, for how long you are in this sector?
I started my journey at a very young age. I lost my father in 2005, and since then I was teaching. But that time I was an undergraduate. Uh, I started working with corporates after completing my engineering in 2008. I left my job in a corporate sector in 2014 because I thought education is something that needs more attention rather than money. So that's the reason I came back. I did my B.Ed in 2015, and since then I'm teaching.
Okay, so ma'am, according to you, like, are you satisfied with the current education system?
There are flaws with current education system, so I'll just point out five of them. The first is it's all about rote learning. There is no concept clearance. The child is only studying for the exams. A fish, a tortoise, a tiger, everyone in the same race. So we are expecting same performance from each and every student, where we are not focusing on the VKA of the learnings. So visual, kinesthetic, or auditory learner. So this is something we do not focus on. So this is the third drawback. The fourth and fifth is the exam and the assessment patterns. So our exams are only for marks, and the race is all for marks. So if you ask the child the same thing after the exam is passed on after 2 months, he doesn't know anything. So that is these are the five drawbacks that I feel is with the Indian education. If we are able to correct this by conceptual learning, by experiential learning, by observation, and allow the child to learn on its own pace, then I feel this all flaws will be covered up.
So ma'am, like, if you get a chance to something in this education sector, so what will be the major changes you do?
So the major changes that I would like to do is push off the textbooks at one side and learn from whatever is around us. You know, each and every element in that we are around has something to learn. So if you observe a plant, you will learn how the plant grows, how the germination happens, how a tree produces flowers, why some flowers are having colors, why they don't have colors. So all this inquisitiveness should come from within rather than we just boosting the child with all this information. So this inquisitiveness should come, that why this tree is having flowers and why this plant is not having a flower. If it doesn't has a flower, then how does it grows? So this something should come from within. This inquiry based learning is completely over in our country. At a very first stage, when the child asks questions, we ask the child, बस अभी बहुत हो गया, बहुत सवाल पूछ लिए तुमने, मत पूछो. और or we do not want the child to ask questions. So the first thing that we need to do is encourage students to ask as many questions as they can, because that is how the problem building will come, that is how analysis will come, that is how they will understand the creativity to create something.
So, according to your thought process, I can get the idea that you are so much into skills, right? So, according to you, skills are important or just academic knowledge is enough?
I feel academic knowledge is not, it shouldn't be secondary, the skill should be primary. So now when I talk about skills, it is not just the learning skills, but it is the EQ, the IQ, and the SQ should be given total equal importance. Because right now when I see even children, मम्मी कीप्स कॉलिंग, पानी चाहिए, पानी चाहिए, पानी चाहिए, बच्चा फोन पे लगा हुआ है. देयर इज नो सोशल इमोशनल स्किल एट ऑल दैट इज देयर. सो इंटेलिजेंस शुड बी देयर एट ऑल दिस लेवल्स. The normal intelligence is there, the intelligence question is there, but then emotional question as well as social question should also be given importance.
Okay, so ma'am, what you want to say about the overall event?
Yes, the event was very good. Thank you for this hospitality in the beautiful city of Jaipur. I'm from Mumbai, so I came. Yeah, I could also explore the city.